everyone, welcome back to another video by SMARTPATH Tutoring. This one is on an Inspector Calls, specifically on the character of Sybil Birling. Sybil Birling, the deep dive. The core function in the play. Sybil is the social superior of the family. Her role is to demonstrate how class prejudice acts as a barrier to empathy. She is the most static character and remains untouched by the inspector's message, serving as a warning that the old guard is often immune to self-reflection. She also acts as a structural catalyst for irony, as her own arrogance leads her to walk straight into the inspector's trap regarding her son Eric. The first quote is, "About 50, a rather cold woman and her husband's social superior." The analysis of this quote is that this stage direction is vital. The adjective cold immediately warns the audience of her lack of maternal or social warmth. Being Arthur's social superior highlights the rigid hierarchy of the Birling household. She is there to maintain standards and decorum, not to provide love. The grade 9 link would be that her social standing is her identity. Unlike Arthur, who is a nouveau riche, also known like new money, and anxious about status, Sybil is old money, and she uses her status as a weapon to look down on others. The next quote is, "Girls of that class." The analysis of this quote is that this is a classic example of generalization and dehumanization. By using the noun girls and the demonstrative of that, she creates a massive distance between herself and Eva Smith. She views the working class as a different species with different feelings. The grade 9 link would be that this mirrors the great chain of being mentality. To Sybil, Eva isn't an individual. She is a representative of a collective problem that Sybil finds impertinent. The next quote is, "I did nothing I'm ashamed of. I used my influence to have it rejected." The analysis of this quote is that even after hearing how desperate Eva was, Sybil is proud. The word influence here shows how the wealthy use their power to act as a judge and jury over the lives of the poor. The grade 9 link is that this exposes the hypocrisy of the Edwardian charity. In 1912, there was no welfare state, so the poor relied on people like Sybil. Priestley shows that the system was broken because it was based on whether a rich person liked you, not on your actual need. The next quote, and the final quote, is, "Go and look for the father of the child. It's his responsibility." The analysis of this is that Sybil is so eager to blame the lower classes or reckless men that she doesn't realize she is condemning Eric, her own son. The grade 9 link of this is that this is the peak of dramatic irony. Priestley uses Sybil's own social standards to trap her. Her insistence on responsibility is hollow. She only believes in it when it applies to others, not her own family. The grade 9 interpretation paragraph is as follows. Priestley presents Sybil Birling as the embodiment of aristocratic colonus and the failure of private charity. Through her dismissive use of the phrase "girls of that class," she demonstrates a myopic worldview where the working class are viewed as morally inferior by default. As the leading spirit of the Bromley Women's Charity Organisation, she represents the gatekeeping of social aid, providing that in 1912 survival for the poor was subject to the whims of the prejudiced elite. Her refusal to accept any shame or responsibility, even after the revelation of her son's involvement, highlights her role as a static character, reinforcing Priestley's didactic message that the older generation is too entrenched in the class system to lead the way into a post-war socialist society. She serves as a chilling reminder that social superiority often masks a profound moral vacuum. The key themes that you can link her to are Number 1, class prejudice. She is the primary obstacle to either receiving help. The second one is the generational divide. She is the unrepentant mother who refuses to learn. The failure of charity. She represents the need for a state-run welfare system, so in the 1945 context. And that's the end of the video. Hope you like and subscribe and hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.